हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavvrinda ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yesterday was Shri Ramanavami. Let us sing this beautiful song from the Gita Govind by Srila Jayadev Goswami. Pralayapayodhi jale dhritavana vedam vihitavahitra charitramakhedam keshavadhrita meena sharira jaya jagadisha hare क्षितिरिह विपुलतरे तिष्ठति तव पृष्ठे धरणिधरणकिणचक्रगरिष्ठे केशवधृत कूर्म शरीर जय जगदीश हरे वसति दशनशिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनिकलङ्ककलेवनिमग्ना केशवधृता शूकररूपा जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलवरे नखमद्भुतशृङ्गम् दलितहिरण्यकशिपूतनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे छलयसि विक्रमणे बलिमाद्भुतवामन पदनखनीरजनितजनपावन केशवधृता वामनरूपा जय जगदीश हरे क्षत्रियरुधिरमये जगदपगतपापम् स्वपयसि पयसि शमितभवतापम् केशवधृता भृगुपतिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे वितरसि दिक्षुरणे दिक्पतिकमनीयम् दशमुखमौलिबलिं रमणीयम् केशवधृता रामशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे वितरसि दिक्षुरणे दिक्पतिकमनीयम् दशमुखमौलिबलिं रमणीयम् केशवधृता रामशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे. There are 10 directions: north, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, up and down. Total 10 directions. And the predominating deities of these 10 directions are the Dikpatis, like Indra, Yamraj, etc. And they were all scared of Ravan, who had 10 heads. The predominating deities of the 10 directions were scared of the 10-headed demon Ravan. And therefore, the Supreme Lord, Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan, when he was fighting with Ravan with his unfailing arrows. Shri Ram chopped off all the 10 heads of Ravan and distributed them in the 10 directions to the 10 Dikpatis, giving them great happiness. Ramaniyam. Vitarasi. He distributed. How we do Pustak Vitaran? We go on book distribution. Lord Ramachandra distributed 10 heads of Ravan in 10 directions, giving great pleasure to the Dikpatis. Vitarasi Dikshurane Dikpati Kamaniyam Tashamukhamoli Ramaniyam केशवधृता राम शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे वह शिवपुषि विशदे वसनं जलदाभम् हलहति भीतिमिलितयमुनाभम् केशवधृत हलधर रूप जय जगदीश हरे निन्दसि यज्ञविधेर्अहः श्रुतिजातम् सदय हृदयदर्शितपशुघातम् केशवधृत बुद्धशरीर जय जगदीश हरे म्लेच्छनिवहनिधने कलयसि करवालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् केशवधृता कलकिशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारम् शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम् केशवधृता दशविधरूप जय जगदीश हरे वेदानुद्धरते जगन्ति वहते भूगोलमुद्बिभ्रते दैत्यं दारयते बलिं छलयते क्षत्रक्षयं कुर्वते पौलस्त्यं जयते हलं कलयते कारुण्यमातन्वते म्लेच्छान्मूर्छयते दशकृतिकृते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर beg your pardon. Shri Narottam Das Thakur Mahasaya has written this very beautiful bhajan. Hari Bolbo Ara Madan Mohan Heri Bogo. Hari Bolbo Ara Madan Mohan Heri Bogo. Ei Rupe Vrajera Pathe Chali Bogo. Jabo go Vrajendra Pura Habo Gopi Paye Nupur Nupur Haye Runo Jonu Baji Bogo Radha Krishna Rupa Madhuri Heri Bodu Nayan Bori Nikunjer Dwari Dwari Rahi Bogo. I will go to the land of Vraj. Jabo go Vrajendrapur. I will go to the land of Vrajendra Nandan Krishna, Shri Vrindavan Dham. become the nupur, anklet with small bells. Habo gopi payer nupur. I will become the anklet, the nupur on the feet of the gopis. And I will there chime very sweetly. Runu Jhunu Baji Bogo. Shri Narthanas Thakur is saying he wants to become the nupur on the lotus feet of the Vraj gopis. Hari Bol, what a sweet meditation. And I will gaze upon the sweet beauty of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna Rup Madhuri Heribo Du Nayana Bhori. To my heart's content, being the nupur on the lotus feet of the Vraj gopis, the Sakhis, the Manjaris of Srimati Radharani, being their nupur at their lotus feet, I will gaze upon the beauty, the sweet beauty of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna to the full satisfaction of my eyes. Nayana Bhori. And I will stand at the entrance of their Nikunj, their pastime grove. Nikunjera Dwari Dwari Rahi Bogo. Such a sweet meditation. Srila Narottam Thakur is praying that may I become the ankle bells of the Sakhis and the maidservants of Srimati Radharani, the Vraj Gopis. And I will chime very sweetly, Runu Jhunu, so that Radha Krishna will get great happiness hearing that music. And then I will simply gaze to the full satisfaction of my eyes at the most incredibly divine beauty of Shri Shri Radha Krishna. Vipine Vinoda Khela Sange Tera Khaler Mela Tader Charanera Dhula Makhi Bogo তোমরা সবে ব্রজবাসী পুরাও মানের অভিলাষী আর কবে কৃষ্ণের বংশী শুনিব গো charming pastimes khela will take place in the forests of Vraj Vipine Vinoda Khela. The Vinoda Khela, the charming pastimes, will take place in the forests of Rajvipin. In the playful assembly of the cowherd boys. Sangete Rakhaler Mela. The boys who take care of the cows. In their association, the Sakha pastimes will take place. Tader Charanera Dhula Makhibogo. I will smear the dust of their lotus feet on my body. This is perpetually the meditation of the Vraj Gopis in Madhurya Prem, that they glorify the good fortune of the Sakhas, because the Sakhas get to be with Krishna practically all day long. And in their separation from Krishna, the Gopis, they glorify the good fortune of the Sakhas to the extent that they even pray that may we become Sakhas, may we be reborn as Sakhas, so that this condemned life of ours as Vraj Gopis, where we cannot meet Krishna, cannot speak to Krishna, cannot look at Krishna openly, will come to an end. And then we can be with Krishna all day long. So in that mood, Srila Narottam Thakur is saying that I will take the dust of the feet of the Sakhagan. O residents of Vraj, please fulfill my heart's desire. Tomra sabe Brajavasi, purao maner abhilashi. The Brajvasis can fulfill our desires because we want what they have already attained. They are already Brajvasis and we are praying for Brajvas. Mamastu Vrindavana eva vasam. Please fulfill my heart's desire, Oh, when will I hear the sound of Shri Krishna's flute? Ara kabe Krishner Vamshi Shuni Bogo. Same mood as the Vraj Gopis. Venu Geet, Pranay Geet, Yugal Geet, Gopi Geet, Bhramar Geet. All these songs, there is the feeling of separation from Krishna. There is the longing for Krishna. Arakabe Krishner Vamshi Shuni Bogo. When will I hear the flute of Krishna? Ei deha antim kale rakhibo yamunar jale jaya radha govind bole bhasi bogo कहे नरोत्तम दास ना पूरिलो अभिलाष आर कबे ब्रजे वास कोरी भोगो. Sri Narottam Das Thakur is praying, when the time comes for the death of this material body, ei deha antim kale, I will place it in the water of the Yamuna. Rakhibo Yamunar Jale. Shri Narottam Das Thakur is saying, when I am about to die, I will go and I will jump in the Yamuna and I will die. And then my body will float on the water of Yamuna. And internally, at the time of my death, I will chant Jai Radha Govind. Jai Radha Govind. How many of you at the time of death want to chant Jai Radha Govind? Hari Bol. Shri Narottam Das Thakur is praying. यही देह अंतिम काले राखीबो यमुनार जले जय राधा गोविंद बोले भासी बोगो. भासी बोग, I will float. My dead body will float on the water of Yamuna. But my last words will be Jai Radha Govind, Jai Radha Govind, Jai Radha Govind. Kahe Narottama Das, Shri Narottam Das Thakur says, laments, Na purilo abhilash. My desires, my spiritual desires have not been fulfilled. I could not get darshan of Radha Govind. My desires are not fulfilled. Ara kabe brajavas kori bogo. I could not attain Vrajvas in this life. Oh, when will I attain Vrajvas? When will I attain Vrajvas? When will Shri Vrindavan Dham give me shelter? Such a beautiful song it is, such a beautiful prayer. হরি বলবো আর মদন মোহন হেরিব গো এই রূপে ব্রজেরা পথে চলিব গো যাব গো ব্রজেন্দ্রপুর হব গোপী পায়ের নূপুর নূপুর হায়ের ঝুনু বাজিব গো রাধা কৃষ্ণের রূপ মাধুরী হেরি বধু নয়ন ভরি নিকুঞ্জেরা দ্বারে দ্বারে রহিব গো বিপিনে বিনোদ খেলা সঙ্গীতেরা খালার মেলা তাদের চরণের ধুলা মাখিব গো তোমরা সবে ব্রজবাসী পুরাও মনের অভিলাষী আর কবে কৃষ্ণের বংশী শুনিব গো এই দেহ অন্তিম কালে রাখিব যমুনার জলে জয় রাধা গোবিন্দ বলে ভাসিব গো कहे नरोत्तम दास ना पूरिलो अभिलाष আর কবে ব্রজে বাস করিব গো হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম राम राम हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। Hare Krishna. We are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, Madhya Lila, chapter 15. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepts prasadam at Sri Advaita Acharya's home. Sri Advaita Acharya has come to Sri Jagannath Puri. Maharaj Pratap Rudra has made arrangements for all the 200, 300 devotees to live in different homes. Sri Advaita Acharya worships Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also worships Sri Advaita Acharya because he is 52 years elder to him. And Sri Advaita Acharya worships Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is Radha and Krishna in one Swarup. Radha Bhavadviti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Let's see what happens when Sri Advaita Acharya repeatedly invites Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for prasadam. Acharyera nimantrana ascharya kathan vistari varniya chena daso vrindavan. Indeed, Sri Advaita Acharya's invitation to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is another wonderful story. It has been very vividly described by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami said. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur has described it in great detail in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. पुनरुक्ति है ताहा न कैलु वर्णन आर भक्त गण करे प्रभुरे निमंत्रण. Since Sri Advaita Acharya's invitation has been described by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, I shall not repeat the story. But I shall say that other devotees also extended invitations to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. एक एक दिन एक एक भक्त गृहे महोत्सव प्रभु संगे ताहा भोजन करे भक्त सब. Day after day, one devotee after another devotee would invite Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the other devotees to lunch and would also hold Mahotsav, a great festival. चारी मास रहिला सबे महाप्रभु संगे जगन्नाथे नाना यात्रा देखे महारंगे. All the devotees remained at Sri Jagannath Puri Dham for 4 continuous months of Chaturmas. And they observed all of Lord Jagannath's festivals with great pleasure. Jagannather Nana Yatra dekhe. How? Maharange, with great pleasure. Krishna Janma Yatra Dine Nanda Mahotsava Gopavesha Haila Prabhu Laya Bhakta Sabha. All the devotees celebrated the festival of Janmashtami, Lord Krishna's birthday, which is also called Nanda Mahotsav, the festival of Nanda Maharaj. At that time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees dressed themselves as cowherd boys. Mahaprabhu dressed himself along with his associates as cowherd boys. Haribol. Dadhi dugdha bhara sabe nijas khandhe kari mahotsav asthane aila bali hari hari. Having dressed up like cowherd boys, all the devotees carried pots of milk and yogurt balanced on rods over their shoulders. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates like Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramananda Rai, etc., they dressed up as cowherd boys and they carried pots of milk and yogurt balanced on rods over their shoulder. They had stick on their shoulder, on both ends pots, milk and yogurt, dahi and milk. Dadhi dugdha bhara. Dadhi dugdha bhara sabe nijas khande kari. Mahotsava sthane aila boli hari hari. And then they all arrived at the festival grounds where Sri Nandotsav was being celebrated. They came and they were all chanting the holy names of Lord Hari. Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. কানাই কুটিয়া আছে নন্দ বেশ ধরি জগন্নাথ মাহাতি হয় আছে নব্রজেশ্বরী Kanai Khutia dressed himself as Nanda Maharaj, and Jagannath Mahiti dressed himself as Mother Yashoda. This is important. They did not get ladies to participate in female roles in these dramas out of Vaishnava culture, Vaishnava etiquette. The men only dressed up as ladies and played the part, because in a drama you have to stand closely, work closely with other men, and it is not proper etiquette for women to act in drama like this in front of other men when other men are watching. Mahaprabhu is teaching us. And also, when Matajis are performing, it is not proper etiquette that men are sitting and watching the drama. Hare Krishna. These are the nuances of Vaishnav dealings and the sensitivities. Of course, times have changed and we are not able to follow everything. But as far as possible, we should try to follow the Vaishnava culture and the Vaishnava etiquette as far as possible. Men can perform in front of women, but women performing in front of men is something that we don't see in Gaur Leela. Also, in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, it is described that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to perform dramas at the house of Chandrasekhar and also at Srivasangan. And many roles were played, many roles in the dramas were roles of women. And the men used to play those roles. They would dress up as women and play those roles. And the ladies would watch. It is described that Vishnu Priya Devi would come and watch the dramas of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and laugh. And Shachi Mata would come and sit. And Malini Devi would sit. Sita Thakurani would sit. And they would enjoy those dramas performed by men. In the Vaishnava culture, in the Vedic culture, women are generally not exposed like this on the stage to men. Some of you may disagree with me, and that's okay. But I'm just saying what I believe is the right thing, and I'm saying what I have understood from Sri Gaur Leela and from our acharyas. So, Jagannath Mahati, who is a male, played the female role of Vrajeshwari Srimati Yashodamai. आपने प्रताप रुद्र आर मिश्र काशी सार्वभौम आर पड़ी छापात्र तुलसी. At that time, King Pratap Rudra Maharaj was also personally present with Sri Kashi Mishra, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and Tulasi Padichapatra. Remember, Tulsi Padichapatra was the superintendent of Jagannath temple. इहा सबालया प्रभु करे नृत्य रंग दधि दुग्ध हरिद्रा जले भरे सबारंग. As usual, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced jubilantly. Everyone was covered with milk, yogurt, and water mixed with haldi, haridra jal, yellow turmeric. Matajis can perform their own dramas in the Vaishnavi Sangha, with Mataji is watching. That is very nice. They can have their fun. अद्वैत कहे सत्य कही ना करी हको लगुड़ फिराइते पार तबे जानी गो. At this time, Srila Advaita Acharya said, please do not be angry. I speak the truth. I shall know that you are a cowherd boy only if you can wheel this rod about. Shri Advaita Acharya is saying, if you can wheel this rod like the Gopals do, the cowherd friends of Krishna do, with the sticks that they have, bamboo sticks, then I will know that you are a real Gopa. तपे लगुड़ा लैया प्रभु फिराइते लागिला बार बार आकाशे फेली लुफिया धरिला. आहा. Accepting Sri Advaita Acharya's challenge, our heartthrob, darling, Ishtadev, most dear, dearest, worshipable Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who in his love for Krishna is dressed up as a cowherd boy, Vraj Gop. He took a big bamboo rod. Bichare, he had already lost his sannyas danda. Nityananda Prabhu broke it, but he took another danda. And accepting Advaita Acharya's challenge that can you play tricks with the stick like the Gopas do all the time in the forest of Vrindavan as they graze their cows, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to wheel it round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And again he zoop, threw it in the sky and zoop, he would catch it perfectly. And again, he would do various tricks with the stick, whirl it round and round, and zoom, he would throw it around, throw it up, and catch it perfectly. Mahaprabhu, so expert. तबे लगुड़ लैया प्रभु फिराइते लागिला बार बार आकाशे फेली लुफिया धरिला. শিরের উপরে পৃষ্ঠে সম্মুখে দুই পাশে পাদ মধ্যে ফিরায় লগুড় দেখি লোক হাসে. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wheeled like a wheel. He wheeled the bamboo stick, the rod, round and round and round and round and round like a wheel, and threw it sometimes over his head, sometimes behind his back, and he would still catch it. Sometimes in front of him, sometimes to his side, and sometimes even between his legs. How Mahaprabhu did it with his sannyas dhoti, which is wrapped all around. Even between his legs, Mahaprabhu did, and all the people laughed to see this. Mahaprabhu, who was so serious and such a great scholar, he was doing all this. Between his legs, also, he was whirling that stick, jumping and throwing and catching. अलात चक्रेर प्राय लगुड़ फिराय देखी सर्वलोक चित्ते चमत्कार पाए. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu whirled the rod in a circle like a firebrand. Firebrand means how Phuljadi we take in the whirl it around and it looks like a circle. When Mahaprabhu was spinning, wheeling around that bamboo rod, it looked like a firebrand. The heart of everyone who saw Mahaprabhu playing tricks with that stick, they were all astonished. Alat chakrera pray. Pray means just like a firebrand. Lagudo phirai. He was wheeling around the stick. Dekhi sarva loka chitte chamatkar paye. Oh, Mahaprabhu is spinning that stick so fast it looks like a firebrand. Ei mata nityananda phiraye laguda. Ki buji betaha duhar gopa bhava gudha. Similarly, Sri Nityananda Prabhu also played at whirling the rod. Who can understand how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and how Sri Nityananda Prabhu ecstatically immersed? They were immersed in the deep emotions of cowherd boys because originally Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Nandanandan Krishna and Sri Balramji is his elder brother Rohini Nandan Balaram. And now in Gopa Bhav, see clearly it says Duhara Gopa Bhav, good, very deep Gopa Bhav, they are playing, enjoying their Vrindavan pastimes. Shri Shri Krishna Balram ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Jai ho. So when we have Gaur Nitai deities at home, we have Krishna Balram also. Ei mata Nityananda phirai laguda. के भुजी बेताहा दुहार गोप भाव गुढ़. Therefore it is said, परम करुण पहु दुई जना निताई गौर चंद्र. सब अवतार सार शिरोमणि केवल आनंद कंद. सब अवतार, all incarnations are there in our Gaur Nitai. Krishna Balram are there. They are not different from Krishna Balram. And then what happens next as these wonderful Gopa pastimes are taking place on Nanda Utsav day? What happens next, Krishna willing, we will see tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur.
हरि बोल, हरि
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
प्रभु जी,
बोल.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
जय
कृष्ण
कृष्ण.
राधे राधे.